Hi. Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. Sorry. Saturday, February 7th, 2015. I forgot what I was supposed to say. My name is Sue. I'm also known as Crafty Knitter 7. I'd like to welcome any new viewers and welcome any returning viewers. We are at about 930 members, so we're getting really close to our 1,000 member. And really close to our 100 episode. So
3 weeks to make both. Come on, people.
We've been going up average of 10 a week. And I posted the thread going, where are you finding us from? But I have no idea. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Knitter. And you can find us on YouTube and Twitter, both under Two Tangled Skeins. And on our website, which is twotangledskeins.com. Mm-hmm. And because Lynn's not here, I will do her part, which is come join our Ravelry group.
And you won't get yelled at. Yes. Come join our Ravelry group because there's always stuff going on.
Yep. And there's prizes and stuff, and you have to be a member to win.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll jump right into things. First of all, Lynn is away. She is in Chicago on an impromptu trip visiting her boyfriend. So hi, Lynn and Rob.
Hi.
And go down to Foes, and I don't have any.
I'm wearing one.
It's gorgeous.
And it's all picots. I was sitting here starting the Pico bind off last week, and every so often I go, "Hey Sue, Picos!" This is while she's attempting to do the captioning.
Yes, I kept having to turn around. And I want to mention something about last week's episode. The feedback was amazing. And no, we're not going to try talking like chipmunks again.
It was funny because I was watching it, and at one point Lynn was talking and she sounded an awful lot like me.
Well, it's when we laughed.
Yes. But yeah, this is enormous, which is good because it's my scarf and it's Canada and winter. And as you can see, there is a Pico bind off the whole way around. There is actually one mistake in the entire bind off. You probably won't find it.
No.
Which, is fine. I didn't even notice it until I was walking it this morning. Because I steam block things. Because I have a small apartment and a pug.
I never thought of doing that.
I block everything on my ironing board unless I absolutely have to not. Like, unless it has to be...
But mind you, I have a room that I can use.
Yeah. I have a bed that I have to then block the pug from getting up on.
Oh. Well, see, I can always put this bed down. It's a queen.
Yeah.
If I need the bed, so...
But yeah, you can see the lace, and it's great. It is the Teagate pattern, or Teagate pattern by Rami Hill, and it is knit out of the colored stuff that's on the edging here is Hobbit Garden, and the white cream, which is actually a green color, is Gilly Dew. And they are both Socks That Rock medium weight. It was knit on 4mm, so a US 6 needle, which is not... None of this is what the pattern called for, so this is a lot larger than the actual pattern would be.
Because, why would you want to follow a pattern?
Well, exactly. And I now have a matching set because I have the mitts and the hat and the scarf.
And the scarf breaks it up.
Yes. And... because I'm weird that way and things happen to work out oddly because none of this was actually planned, is both of my winter jackets, one of which matches the pink in this perfectly. The other one just looks okay with it, but one of them actually matches the pink, which was completely unplanned on my part.
But hey, it worked.
Yep, it worked. So I was perfectly coordinated today.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, I have other stuff that I finished.
I'm like, you've got more.
I've got more. I did a lot. I ended up with 10 hours of knitting time. Pretty much uninterrupted knitting time. Kari was not impressed with this. But that's a story for
another time.
Probably never getting told.
No.
These are the they're listed in my patterns as Help I Can See My Feet. It's a pattern that I've actually created, and they are somewhat anatomically correct cabled foot bones. And so far, everyone I have shown them to takes them a minute, but they have actually figured out what it is. So I'm assuming I got them right. And these are for somebody, so they are getting mailed out this week. And I am going to sell the pattern. So if anyone wants to test it, PM me.
Poke the Kari.
Poke the Kari. They're pretty much written up. I just have to make it pretty and take pictures. Mm-hmm. And that's all I've got as far as faux go. Do you want me to just continue on to on the needles?
Sure.
Since you're
knitting. Because it's a knitting podcast.
These are my Big Bird socks.
They're so cute.
And people keep telling me that these are not Big Bird's legs.
Yes,
they are. Go look it up. Big Bird is a creation of the 70s. He had pink and orange legs. He still does. So I have the other one. It's just the toe. So this is a half finished object. I was originally going to make these into knee socks, and then I realized that I'll never wear knee socks, and I'll never finish them.
No.
So they're my standard height. Ankle socks. Well, not ankle socks.
No, those are calf socks.
Calf socks. Whatever. They're regular height socks. They're just a standard sock pattern, and I took 2 colors of Valley Yarns, which is Webb's brand, in their Huntington, and it's mauve and burnt orange, or hunter. What was the other one? Harvest orange. I keep calling it burnt orange. It's not. It's kind of a dirty orange, and a dusty rose. It is. This was the color of the carpet in my bedroom in the 80s. It was dusty rose. But yeah, I literally it's knit out of 2 balls, and I just alternate the colors every 10 rows.
Okay.
And I'll take it off so I can flip it inside out. It's literally just laddered up the inside. So I carry it up and I catch it on the 5th row.
Yeah, that way there's no weaving in ends.
Exactly. But yeah, it's just my standard toe-up sock pattern with a short row heel. And then the other thing I'm working on, like I said, 10 hours of uninterrupted knitting time. I got a lot done. Is I cast on, this is the bottom ribbing for the northbound, I'll show a picture because it looks a lot better. The northbound sweater by Annie Haas. And the reason why there's these 2 lovely, lovely markers on it is because that is the steek in the center. I added 8 stitches and I'm steeking this into a cardigan.
Because one does.
Yeah. I wear cardigans more than I wear sweaters. And
well, it makes total sense. You adjust it to fit your needs.
So I'm steeking the front of this.
You've done steeking before.
Yep. Steeked. That was the sweater I was wearing earlier. But yeah, so I'm doing this, and I'm calling it the snowbound cardigan just because, quite frankly, it hasn't stopped snowing since I started knitting on it. So yeah, other than doing the steeks, I'm probably going to follow the pattern pretty much.
Cool. That's yours, right?
Yes, that is mine.
Because I'm like, I just found mine like that. Better not take it.
No, it was the one out of my bag that I was using for the ribbing.
Cool.
And then this is the other thing. This is out of my kind of deep hibernation tank.
Oh, the colors.
Oh yeah. This is the Aeolian Shawl by Elizabeth Freeman, and it is a free pattern off of Knitty. It is early spring 09 is the issue. That is the shawl, and it is fully beaded. and because it's a free pattern, I'm perfectly okay showing these. These are the charts. All of the orange on there, those are all beads.
So did you highlight it, or
no, it came like that. And the part that I'm doing, I don't actually have the chart for because I have it memorized. Is you can see every single hole has a bead in it. So there is one bead for every 8 stitches for the entire thing, for this entire part. This is going to be the 3rd one that I have done of these, possibly the 4th. I did one full beaded one for a friend. First lace project ever. I knit this for a friend as her wedding shawl, and it's done entirely in ivory with pearl beads.
Is that for Crystal?
Nope.
Okay.
This was for my friend Marigan.
Oh no, that's not what you knit, Crystal.
Years ago.
Wow.
All of these beads were pearls except for the last ones, which were a blue Swarovski crystal.
Yeah,
so
because you can't use all Swarovski crystals.
No.
Cost you a fortune.
Yeah. But it was, well, actually, the point of doing the blue one was it was something new and something blue.
Okay.
And it was part of her gift. She was also getting new, old, blue, and borrowed. And she was getting all of them as part of her gift. So the shawl was the new, and then it had the blue in it and whatnot. But yeah, this is the one. This one's for me. And it is out of Tanis Fiber Arts, her pink label in Lucky Penny. And I actually have the yarn to do. I've made the hat. I need to fix it because it's too short. And I have the yarn left to make mitts to go with this.
Oh, I was going to say the hat matches?
Yep. Okay. It's the same colorway, but it is done out of, I want to say DK.
Okay. So it's not like lace with beads. It's just the same colorway. I'm like,
it's the same colorway.
Here I was thinking you were going to have beads on your head.
No, and a very similar lace pattern to it. It's more of a fall hat.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been doing that, and you can see the dangly right there. That's from that point up. That's what I did last night, along with lots and lots of beads and a crochet hook.
I was going to say, what are you using?
Crochet hook.
See, I can't wrap my brain around how you put beads on while you're knitting.
I'll show you later.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I'm finally getting the knack of charts. So, I could go into the crazy really soon.
But it's actually really easy, because when you get to the point, I'll do it quick. When you get to the point, because that's a beaded row, that's going to be the stitch that's beaded up there on top.
Okay.
So when you get to that stitch, you just take your bead on the crochet hook, slip that stitch onto your crochet hook, and physically move the bead down the stitch.
Okay.
Put the stitch back and knit it.
Okay.
Some people do it before they knit, some people do it after. I find it works better if I do it before.
I thought you had a tool to do that.
I do. Okay. I also have one of Fleegel's beaders, and it works wonderfully. I just need the larger one for this yarn, and I don't have the larger one. I need to order it. Because I bought it for really, really fine yarn. Okay. But it's a tool about yay long, and you can string a whole bunch of beads on it, and it has stoppers on it. And then you pick up, you flick a bead on, you put it down. It works the same way as the crochet hook, it's just you're not trying to get a bead every single time.
Okay.
And yeah, that's...
Is that it for the needles?
That's it for the needles.
Okay, so me.
I only have 5 things on my needles at the moment.
She has less than me.
I have 5 things, one of which is insanity.
Less than me.
I am trying to get down to just insanity.
Yeah, well, every bag behind us has a project in it. Plus all the bags here, and there's still some in the living room.
It's taken me 5 years to get to this point.
Okay, so be proud of it. I'll shut up now. So what I'm knitting. I'm still knitting on my pinstripe socks. I didn't get them finished. And the reason I didn't get a lot of knitting done was because I was very ill this week and I could barely move. So, knitting, I couldn't even barely sit up for half the week. So
that's never a good thing.
No. So, It is the Pinstripe Socks by Julia Swart. And here is a picture. So it's pretty simple, and I wanted something simple for striping yarn, and I really like it. It's not mindless, but simple. And I am knitting that out of, let me pull. So where's my thing? Yeah, I didn't put a new place marker. I got about, I'd say maybe 2 colors, so 8 or 10 or 12, I don't know. A few rows done, and I'm doing them 2 at a time. As you can see, they're both dangly. I'm on the gusset, and
yeah, my next pair of socks will be 2 at a time.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do the heel yet, and it'll probably be doing the heel, slip stitches off the needle to the next needle, do the heel, and then turn, because I do short row heels. So,
or just do one at a time. Do one, then do the other.
Yeah, I could do that too. So we'll see. These are knit out of the Downton Abbey colorway by Lollipop Yarn, which I don't have a tag for. And I just, because you know how Lollipop Yarn comes in a everlasting gobstopper ball, well, I just wound them into, it's over here, 2 balls. And these are on my die-craft needles, which I love. So there's that. And now I know why I can't knit on this, because this is my test knit for Julia Allen and Diane Lancier, and I missed a make one.
Oh.
So I'm starting to knit this while we were starting to podcast, and I'm like, I can't do this. This is wrong. I'm missing it. Oh, I remember why I put it down. Anyways, it's a great pattern. I can't really pull it too far because I'm in the middle of a row. And it is knit out of Filatura di Crossi Zara, which is this here. And it is a DK?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a DK. Merino extra fine. And it is knit on size, needle size, US 7, so that's a 4.5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's that. What else have I been knitting on? The yarn that I got last week to test out.
So soft.
So soft. So that's the start of a mitt. And I'm knitting the Knuckle Buster Fingerless Mitts by Cakewalk Yarns, which is those right there. And I'm knitting those on 2.75. Yeah, which is a US 2. And the yarn is Vivid Fiber Arts MCN in the Horizon colorway. So basically, she's got a bunch of people testing out her yarn before her shop actually goes live. So we got the yarn for a really, really low cost, and this is MCN, and it's super soft. So it's going to be really nice when it's done. So there's that. What else am I knitting on? Follow Your Arrow, which is in my Yarnit. I can never get the left-right thing right. Left, right.
Whatever.
So I got
stage left, no, left. Sorry.
What did I get done? Yeah, so I've gotten about.
Yes, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! I haven't shown it yet, but actually I can't show much because I'm in the middle of a row. But I got about 1.5 inches done, so you can kind of see the texture it's making.
This might need to be investigated.
And there's just so many options. Because there's clue A, and B. You pick one. You move on to the next clue. Clue A or B. Pick one. Move on to the next clue. Apparently you can make 32 different shawls from this pattern.
Nice.
So it's by Zolda Teague. And it's a mystery knit along. It's Follow Your Arrow 2. And so far I'm enjoying it. And I'm knitting with a chart because clue 2 only came with charts. And like I said, this is in the Yarnit. It's the yarn holder thingy, whatever you want to call it. Do I have anything else on my needles? Pinstripe, Folly Arrow, Knuckle Buster, Test Knit. I'm test knitting some mitts for Angela, Delusional Knitter Designs. I can't show the mitt, but I can show the yarn because I didn't ask permission if I could show the mitt. So I've got a needle stuck in there. So I'm using Ultra Alpaca.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
And likely very squishy and
Very,
soft.
very squishy and soft. So I'm using that. So I'm on the second part of the pattern, but like I said, I haven't been knitting a lot this week, and it is knit on
whereas I've been knitting everything
size
this week.
4, which is a US 6. I've gotten like teeny tiny bits done on everything. It's just the yarn test knit that there's a deadline for that.
Yeah.
There's a deadline for the other mitts, so it's like I'm kind of having to juggle, but that's what happens when you're test knitting. I think this one might be going live soon. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's everything. That's sorry, eyes are bothering me. Everything that's on the needles. So there's stash enhancements, and we have the pattern giveaway. Which is first?
Stash.
Okay. For the
Because I
brown
don't
bag.
feel like stopping knitting.
Oh, because you have to help. For the Brown Bag Sock Club, we got one of the prizes that I had requested. And this is...
Yeah. These are my February socks.
These are from Creations by Yuli. And she has 2 shops. She has the Chainmail Jewelry, which is creationsbyyuli.etsy.com. And then she has Bling for Knitters, which is knittersnook.etsy.com. So this is Bling for Knitters. And it's chainmail. It's like really neat how she does this stuff. So that's a set of stitch markers, and then she also sent a bag. And I haven't taken it out, but it's very thick. And I haven't opened it. I'm just going to leave it in the bag. So those are 2 prizes for the Brown Bag Sock Club.
Yep.
Which we're going to do kind of randomly throughout the year. So that's really cool. And the other thing that I got is a 3D spindle to test. This is by Turtle Made, and this design is called Atomic Flower. Literally, it's a 3D spindle, and I have the shaft.
Is that like 3D printer?
Yep.
Neat.
So I have to do some spinning on it this week. I was going to do it next week. I was going to do it this week, but I couldn't do it. I could barely move my midriff, so yeah.
Yeah.
So this was sent to us, and so I will put a link in the show notes to her shop. This costs $15.
Nice.
And she has Turkishes, and she has other kinds of bases. And you can like mix and match. Like you can buy shafts separately, you can buy the base separately. Like you can. So, feel how light that is.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a dahlia design.
Yeah, and she's got like several colors that she offers. It's like the Acreworks bobbins. They're 3D made to fit like whatever wheel. So that is that. So that's it for stash. And we have 5 patterns to give away. The Yarn Hoarder pattern that we showed last week.
I guess this means I need to stop, don't I?
Yep. And this is by, what's her name again? Sarah. Sarah Dupree. That's it. I just want to show you the actual, get it to focus. So it's really pretty, and it takes a skein of sock yarn, and the idea is to use stuff that you've had in your stash for a long time. So I'm going to need to open up Ravelry. That's not what I want to do. Ravelry. Zoom. Alright, so I locked the thread, this morning. I think it was this morning. And we had, I think it was only like 17 entries. So you got a really good chance. Yeah, 17 entries. So 2 to 72. 2 to 17, and we're going to pick 5 people.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I think I have it a little too big. Okay.
2 to 17?
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good odds.
Yep.
7.
So 7 is on the first page.
Ooh.
I know. I just wanted to see the yarn. It's not catching. There we go.
You know, you do have a wheel.
I know. I don't use it. And that is Ekaterine for Love, who is
sending her yarn to me, hopefully.
Oh, she's in Germany. She's won before. Okay, so
next 3.
First page again. Ooh, that's the one you said ooh for.
Yes, you are definitely sending me your yarn.
And that is Kylie, and that is Little Shellfish. Like she's gonna send it to you.
You never know.
Next, Kylie, don't do it.
That didn't work. Because she doesn't get 2 copies.
14. I guess they're all on the first page because we didn't hit 25. So what was it? 14?
Yes.
14 is Lindy Moon. Isn't
Oh.
she in Ottawa?
Yes.
Yes, that's Carolyn, I think. Yes,
Hi, Carolyn.
Carolyn from Ottawa. So Lindy Moon has won.
Ooh.
Don't send her your yarn. Don't do it.
9.
9 is Barb BN77, and she's in Alberta, I think.
I'm not sure. I don't have that yarn.
Barb, you have won a copy.
77 is what you're looking
And
for.
77.
Oh.
And the last one.
4.
Dun, 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 dun. And that is Well Woman. Well Woman, you have won, and your name is Isabel, and you're from Derbyshire.
It's Derbyshire.
Derbyshire. But why did they say A if it's an
I
E?
know. It's Derby.
So I will contact Sarah, and she will give to you your free pattern. So I can't wait to see it knit up with all those yarns. I'm going to leave. I should probably unlock the thread, and then if people knit it, they can add the photo.
Yeah.
Like I'll just write, like,
We'll just change the name.
yeah. So that's really cool. Other things, we have another giveaway.
Yes, we do.
I bought some yarn from Wool Sunday a while back, and it's called Wool Sunday a Yarn Parlor, and she sent an extra one to give away to you guys. So
And I've been trying to steal this forever and a day.
it's the packaging that got me, and I left this one the way. Hang on, I just need to. I left this one the way she put it. So Wool Sunday, is that gonna focus?
There
Yarn
we
Parlor, and there's tea and a button. So this is Sunday sock base, 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon, 4-ply fingering, 463 yards for 100 grams.
And it's Sweet Tart as the name
Sweet
of the color.
treat.
Oh,
Sweet tweet. Tweet as in TW.
Never mind. Reading fail.
How do you...
There you go.
There you go. So, one of you lucky viewers will get to win this. We will start a thread in the group. You have to be a member of the group to win. Have to be. 1 post per member, and we will draw a name next week. And what I think, since it's Sunday, Wool Sunday, what is your favorite Sunday?
Or how about just what is your favorite sweet?
What is your favorite sweet? Okay, that's good.
Because I've never actually liked Sundays, really. So, what is your favorite sweet treat?
And put pictures.
Sure.
Because, you know, we all need to drool over food. think that's pretty much it. It's a shorter show because we're so used to having the three of us.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm just looking around because, you know, sometimes you look around and go, oh, I missed something. But no, that's pretty much it. So, see y'all next week.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.